Welcome to the Wednesday Walk.
Hi guys.
If you're new here, if this is your first time, or if you just subscribed recently, welcome to the Wednesday Walk. My name is Jason. This is Valerie, my wife, and today we are starting off our Wednesday walk in the Parque de la Madre.
Yeah, it's a great park.
Yep.
It's got lots of things in it. We're gonna walk around and show you guys what's here. We're gonna take you to a couple locations and answer a whole bunch of questions. It's Q&A vlog today.
Let's do that. Okay. It's early afternoon, so nice and sunny. People love to come here and hang out in the shade, lunchtime and stuff.
The weather has been fabulous here.
Yes, this has been a week of sunshine and breeze.
Yes.
Lots of breeze.
It's been lovely.
But no rain. Zero rain, which is a big change since November. So that's great.
So from this park, you can see a big church up on the hill there. We're going to come through this little
sign in the way.
Yeah, the little sign here, and you'll be able to see it just peeking through the trees.
So, I mean, this park is just across the road, just across the river from the historic central area of Cuenca. And the park has this beautiful walking track all around the outside of it. In the evening, there's lots of people here running, chilling, just enjoying the cooler evening temperature.
Yeah, it's a very nice little running track they have. They also have, there's like an art installation in the park here. And I don't know the significance of the art installation, but we'll show that in a bit.
And the planetarium.
Oh yes.
The planetarium's a tourist spot where people stop and check out. There's a little building you can go in and, I don't know, learn about planets and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But in the evening, yeah, this is packed. Lots of kids playing soccer and just running around, people jogging on the track.
And they do Zumba classes.
Yeah, just at the top where we were by the statue. Yeah.
Zumba or dance exercise classes. Lots of people there. Seen big crowds of people doing that.
Yes.
And right across the street on this main road on the river is one of a bus stop. It's a convenient location to catch buses in whatever direction.
Yes. They also have bikes that you can rent here in Cuenca. Where the bike racks are, there's a map to show you where all the bike racks are in Cuenca, so you can bebop to each one.
It's almost like once you sign up and get set up on the app, it's almost like a borrow a bike. There is a cost to it, but you take it from one rack and you can ride it to where there's another rack and park it there.
Yeah, so you can't I think there's a membership fee too.
There's a membership fee. You pay a membership fee once you join up on the app.
Yeah.
And then you can ride it from place to place. You don't just like, oh, I'm going to take this bike and ride it for the day. It's to take it from one place to another place. So you have like a time limit, I think, that you can go from one rack to one of the other parking racks somewhere in the city. We've seen them all over.
Yeah. So
there's a bridge. So right across from the Parque de la Madre, there is a bridge over the river, and then steps that take up into the historic center.
Yeah, and if you go up those stairs, the main street, like if you keep going straight, man, there's so many things on that street. We're going to go up there a little later.
Walking straight down it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the Amauta school is.
Yes.
That we did that 4-day course at.
Yes, that was one of the questions. A lot of people are asking, what's the name of the school again? And it's Amauta. I will pin their Google Maps location in a comment, so you'll be able to just click on the link and understand where it is.
See where that school is.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just coming up on a big kid playground area, and there's lots of seating around. There's really cute shops and around the outside too. You can get ice cream over here at this cute little shop. People always selling fruit. That umbrella over there is selling fruit. Yeah.
Pio Pio, I think it's pronounced. There's like a chicken restaurant.
Okay, yeah, just over.
And there's a couple like farther up that street. There's more bakeries and a cafe.
Yeah. So let's just go walk through the.
I'll go look at the art.
Yeah, the art, and I'll show you the kids' play area. Look at this little girl, she's loving it. These are really neat statues. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's one.
All made out of metal.
Yeah, they're really neat. Let's take a look up here. Aren't those neat? They're very Interesting. They're all faces contorted into different sculptures. Another one. I'm not sure exactly which this one is, if it's still a face or it kind of looks like a spider to me, but we're going to have a seat on the park bench and answer some questions.
Reserved us a bench over here.
Perfect. All right. Now
All
I
right.
wrote.
Well, this isn't one of the questions that's on our list for today, but we'll call this one a bonus question since we're out here in the sun.
Well, I have a couple bonus questions.
Somebody has we were asked about the intensity of the sun and what it's like. Cuenca's at 8,500 feet of altitude, so it's cooler in general.
The breeze is cool.
The breeze is nice and cool. And sitting in the shade is just beautifully cool.
Yes.
But the sun intensity is definitely higher than you would get at like sea level.
Yeah.
So you go outside and it feels like a 70-degree day, but you can still get fried by that sun pretty quickly. So we usually do wear sunscreen when we go out.
I carry an umbrella.
Val likes to carry an umbrella, always wearing hats kind of cover up because I seem to be lacking in some hair to keep the sun off my head. But it's not, as we've been here now a little over a month, it hasn't been as bad. Like I find like I haven't been put sunscreen on and just wearing a t-shirt, and I'm not getting burned on my arms and stuff, but I have gotten burned on my neck and that. So you do have to be a little bit more cautious maybe, but we do tend to cover up a lot.
Yeah. Another question we got about the elements here on the altitude, not only the sun, but the altitude and how, if it affects us, do we feel it, that kind of thing. And I would say the only time we feel it is when we're actually climbing stairs, like going the stairs we were showing you earlier, going into town, because it's like 4 or 5 sets of like 10 steps. You get a little winded at the top.
And we see people often climb halfway up and then stop on the landing and take a little break and then climb the rest of the way. Walking around, we don't notice it
not
at all. But yeah, a long sloped hill or a lot of steps, and you do get a little bit winded, but not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Nothing that would say, oh my God, I need to get a cab or anything like that.
Yeah.
So what do you got for questions?
All right. So I have them written down on my phone here. So we got a question about 3-wheeled bikes or e-bikes. Do we see a lot of the 3-wheeled bikes? And I want to interpret that question as like the handicap style.
Yeah, they didn't specify if that was like a mobility scooter or like just a 3-wheeled bicycle.
Right.
We haven't really seen either.
Hang on a second.
Okay, so as far as the 3-wheel bikes or mobility scooters, we haven't really seen either. We have seen some of like the stand-up scooters that
the two
people
wheelies.
Ride on, the little 2-wheeled stand-on scooters. Those are around. Haven't seen any for rent, just people that own them are riding them around in that, but not a lot. We haven't seen a lot of that kind of thing. Bicycles and maybe some electric bicycles, but that's about it.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I don't even know. Like we were talking about that, and like the sidewalks here. A lot of the driveways or the drive-throughs are like cut into the sidewalk, so it would be kind of difficult to actually ride around on one of those mobility scooters, I would think.
Yeah, a lot of
up and down.
Dips, ups and downs and cut-ins for sidewalks and things like that.
So might not be
laneways.
The greatest thing to use here, I don't think. Somebody asked about the political situation here.
We haven't. We did read about some different things in Ecuador before we came here. But we'd also read that there really wasn't much of an effect on Cuenca. And since we've been here, we've seen absolutely zero. The paro that took place with the protests over the cost of diesel fuel, the subsidy that they were, there's that Cuencan breeze.
Yeah.
They were taking some of the subsidy off of diesel fuel or something, and that was causing protests. But we've seen absolutely zero effect of that here in Cuenca.
Yeah.
Nobody's mentioned it.
There hasn't been any protests or really anything. We've seen a lot of police enforcement, security downtown in the centro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't know, there are obviously police here in Cuenca, but there's also like Cuencan municipal security. And you'll see them around in uniform and stuff like that. And they're just kind of hanging around, keeping an eye on things. So
yeah. So that leads us into our next question. Is Cuenca safe? This is the big question everybody wants to know. So we've talked about the political side. Is it safe? That's what everybody wants to know when they come to Ecuador and to Cuenca. I would say from what we've been told from a lot of the locals that are living here and expats, it's probably one of the safest spots in Ecuador to live, to visit. And since we've been here, there's only been really 2 incidences that we've heard about. One was a gang-related shooting that happened probably, 2 weeks after we arrived?
Right. Which sounds bad. I know, don't get me wrong, when you hear gang-related shooting,
Yes.
it makes you concerned. But it was very isolated as one gang fighting with another gang.
Right.
So it's not like a random act or something like that. It was very targeted, very specific.
Right.
And we literally, the next day, were walking by the same spot that had happened, where we still saw all the Cuencan people and their family and their children and everybody walking the same streets, the same
Yep.
park areas near the river, and that it's not like there was any concern from any local citizens.
No. And there's like crimes of opportunity. There's pickpocketing signs downtown in the centro. Just be aware of your belongings because it's a heavy pickpocketing area. There's lots of security downtown as well. And
same with the Ferreira Libre market. They
True.
say that that's a pickpocket commonplace. But again, we've seen nothing personally to
even would suggest
that. Like, we've had no issues. We've marked on a video in the Ferreira Libre.
Yeah.
We've been downtown tons and tons of times. Not to say it doesn't happen, but at the same time, it's the same kind of crimes of opportunity that happen everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
So,
and when you're traveling, you just know your surroundings. You know, keep your bags close to you. You know, that kind of your normal traveling.
Just
safety
like home,
stuff.
you don't roam around with $100 bills hanging out of your pockets. You know, you don't show it off, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and like somebody said, oh, I heard that walking at night or after 5 o'clock can be dangerous. There's loads of people walking at nighttime. There's lots of things happening in the square at night. It's beautiful down there. It would be unfortunate if you were to stay indoors after the sun sets, because it is beautiful downtown.
That comment surprised me, because I heard that it's dangerous to walk after 5 o'clock. I'm like, it's not even dark. It's 5 o'clock. It doesn't get dark until 7 o'clock. But we've been out plenty of times till 9, 10 o'clock at night, walking from Centro back to our apartment in Overhell.
Yeah.
And I mean, the streets are pretty quiet at night. So I mean, so safety, not to harp on it, but from our experience, it's very safe. The locals talk about how safe it is here, and every expat we've met here who lives here and has lived here for some time says nothing but how safe it is here compared to so many other places in Ecuador.
They don't really have too much to say about it, or really any concerns about the safety here.
No, not at all.
So, there you go. So, safety check. So, big question about coffee culture, and we're gonna head on up those stairs we showed you earlier and take you to maybe a couple of cafes and show you those.
Talk me into a coffee.
Okay, let's go.
Also in the park, aside from the kids' playland, there's a grown-up playland here. You can come and do your daily exercises while you're out for a walk. Again, this is middle of the afternoon. It's not very busy, but when you come through here at nighttime, there's all kinds of people just hanging out, enjoying the evening, exercising, that kind of thing.
People just hanging out, enjoying the shade and the sound. It's nice.
This river, it's beautiful all the way along. Very rocky, lots of water sounds.
It sounds lovely.
Yes. All the way across Cuenca. You can pretty much follow it alongside it on paths all the way across Cuenca.
Yep. And there are 5 sets of stairs, so you can see
stairs.
The mountain that we can climb. I do want to point out, though, at the bottom of the stairs here is a mobility kind of lift that'll take you up the stairs. If stairs, you just can't do them.
Well,
so I thought
for
that was interesting.
For wheelchairs and things.
Yeah. So here we go. Up the stairs.
Some beautiful artwork on the stairs as well.
Yes.
I think you might have seen some of that in our other videos.
I really like that art up there.
It's colorful.
Yeah. Alrighty. Made it. Instant chaos.
Yeah. Oh, this is Calle Larga.
Yeah.
It's one of the main roads up here.
Yeah. So we're just gonna continue on straight.
Okay.
Here.
It's funny, you don't really get winded till you get to the very top of the stairs.
I know.
And it's like, oh my God. But it only lasts for a second.
Yeah.
So this is Hermano Miguel, Calle Hermano Miguel, I guess is the street. And great little old town feel.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There are so many great shops on this street though. And some of the coffee shops look like this once they're all closed up, so you really don't know if they're actually a coffee shop or not.
You wouldn't know there were anything
No.
when they're all closed up.
Exactly.
It's just doors, no sign, no anything.
Yeah.
And then in the evening or late afternoon, they'll open up and be lit up, and you're like, oh, didn't even know that place was there.
Yeah. So one of the questions I wanted to pose to you guys was, Jay and I are going to be looking at real estate. And if you're considering coming to Cuenca or buying something here and are going to buy something unfurnished, do you want to know how much it costs to furnish an apartment? Your appliances, couch, fridge, stove, that kind of thing. Because yes, you can rent an unfurnished apartment for very, very affordable prices here, but you might be surprised just how much, you know, furnishing an apartment might cost. So
Especially if you're looking at a 3 or 4 bedroom place like some
exactly.
people.
So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. If not, that's okay too. Alrighty. So we're just gonna cross the street and go to the green shutters over here. Avila.
It's a cute little coffee shop that we just
So cute.
stumbled across the other day.
Yes. So we'll show you the coffee shop, a few things on the menu.
We do
Almuerzos, yeah.
Almuerzo's lunch as well.
Yep.
And Desayunos, breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably saying those wrong, but oh well.
So look how cute this shop is, guys. They do have an upstairs as well.
Buenos dias.
Buenas tardes.
Oh,
it's gonna
sorry,
take you
buenas tardes. ¿Cómo
upstairs.
está?
No se preocupe, muy bien,
Muy bien, gracias.
Isn't this the cutest spot, right?
Hey,
And
Val.
their Wi-Fi is smoking. Yeah.
Sorry, I know you're shooting. Do you want what do you want to order to drink?
I'm just gonna get a probably an iced tea or
We gotta split one of these today.
yeah.
Torta,
Look at
por
this,
favor, torta.
Gracias. Yes.
We'll try this. We'll try this one today, please.
De zanahoria.
Yeah.
Para llevar, para comer acá,
Por aquí.
por aquí.
Sí.
And I'll just.
Entonces, me quitar
that's
acá.
okay.
Yeah.
We got the menu,
Um,
babe.
Yes. Let's take a little looky at the menu.
Okay, so you
here.
got breakfast menu.
So from $3.50 to $4 for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Some different things, some entrees. And they do like you can get hamburgers and things like that in the afternoon if you want. Some salchipapa and nuggets.
People want to know about coffee.
People want to know
Where's
about
the
coffee. We got coffee
menu
right
here?
here.
Oh, sorry.
So bebidas caliente. We got
Yeah.
americano,
$1.
cappuccino,
$2.50.
espresso,
$1.50.
mochachinos.
$2.75.
Yeah.
Kind of give you an
pretty
idea.
good, pretty
These
good.
folks are lovely as well.
Yes.
So just to give you an idea, we're going to stop and have a little beverage because it's a warm day out.
She's making up
Look
the
at
cake.
this fancy little dish she's making.
Look at that. Oh, it's carrot cake.
Yeah,
that
carrot
looks
cake
so
with
good.
walnuts on it. Mmm.
we had this one. We had this one the other day. And I think
good.
it's like a chocolate, but it might be like chocolate
Red
mixed with
bean,
red
maybe?
bean, maybe, because
Yeah.
it's not super sweet.
Look how
It
big
has
that
a-
piece is. Oh,
I know.
grande.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to
Muy
get
grande.
a tea.
You're getting a nice tea? Okay.
Yes.
Um,
And I think,
Chocolate.
un poquito, por favor.
gracias. Nice.
Just a shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Y una cappuccino, por favor.
Y un cappuccino.
Sí.
Mm.
Okay. Perfecto. Gracias.
Nice.
Okay. That's, you want to go
So,
upstairs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
go
go
upstairs.
upstairs for sure. All right, so we're gonna go on upstairs. This place is so cute. All right, so Jay's gonna take the first bite.
I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate
I know
how
it's huge.
wonderful this piece of cake looks.
I know.
It is huge.
Yeah. It's very yummy. You can see the walnuts inside it as well as on top.
Oh. And the spoon they give you is way too small. Okay. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It is. It's very dense, very moist.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's just right. It's not like overly sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect. I like carrot cake.
The carrot cake is very good, and the sweetness just comes from the icing. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I don't know. Let me know what you think. And they put cinnamon and chocolate on top.
Nice.
$2.
Look at the layers.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah. She makes it very slowly and carefully, so it comes out with all those layers. So many coffee shops and cafes and things like that as you're roaming around. It's hard not to just pop in the afternoon and the sun's out, it's hot, so you just pop into a cafe, have a coffee, a little sweet treat.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm told that Ecuadorian coffee is some of the best in the world. No arguments here. I don't know what the best in the world is, but I like the Ecuadorian coffee.
Okay, so while Jay finishes his coffee, we're going to answer a couple more questions. So the first one was, is there what's the difference between long stay and short stay?
Right.
So what have you seen?
So, and also in this answer, I'm going to include some comments about utility costs and things. So, long stay versus short stay. For us, short stay is usually month by month, not any type of lease. Okay, and long stay is a 1-year lease. That's what most places look for. Now, since we've been here, we were working with a realtor when we found the apartment that we're in right now, and she was willing to do month by month. But this realtor we're working with kind of specializes in trying to find people that will do month by month, because a lot of people prefer a 1-year lease.
Yeah.
On some of the Cuenca expat sites and things like that, and on Facebook Marketplace, I have seen people were advertising a 1-year price, a 6-month price, and a month by month price. But most places we found, they did want a longer term lease. So,
and always negotiate.
Yes, always negotiate.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the pricing goes, I think we've mentioned in other videos, this month we're paying $500 per month for the apartment we're in. But some averages of utilities, just so people understand, the average electricity cost on a monthly basis here is about $60 from what we've read and seen. Water is less than $10. Internet ranges between 25 and 35. We've gotten some answers from a few viewers telling us what their internet price was, and averages between $25 and $35. And then for gas, like for a gas stove or the gas for a water heater or whatever, is really inexpensive. It comes in like the big bottles and ranges between $3 to $6 a month. So utility cost on average is about $100 to $110. So if you're getting a rental price that includes all utilities, basically our apartment is around the $400 apartment, and it's covering the $100 worth of utilities.
Right.
So
if your utilities are different, let us know in the comments, just to kind of give us an idea of what you're paying.
Yeah, and obviously that's your basic utilities, anything to do with your house. So I don't think there's anything else that we would have to pay for. That's pretty much everything.
Yep. Oh, the taxi app.
Oh, the Azu taxi app. So there's 2 apps that I've used here in Cuenca, and the one that worked best for us is the Azu taxi. There's one also called Cuenca taxi. They're very, very similar. And if you're familiar at all with Uber, it's very similar to that. You open up the app, and the big difference between these apps and an Uber app is you never actually put your destination into the app. All you're doing is basically ordering a taxi to come pick you up at your location. Okay, so you will it'll show like the crossroads that you're at or whatever in the address, and then you can put in it says reference number, but I found out that what that actually means is you can just put in a reference, meaning like maybe something that's nearby or where you actually are, to help the taxi driver locate you better.
A store.
Whether it be like a store or something, like if we were sitting out in front of this Avila coffee shop, we could just put, we're at the Avila coffee shop, and that way the taxi knows right on that street where to go to find us. So it's super simple. Once you put that information in and you hit the button, it'll go out, kind of like Uber, goes out, looks for a driver, and once one's found, they'll come pick you up. And when they come pick you up, that's when you'll show the driver either on your maps or tell him the location where you want to go, and then it all goes by meter. So you don't have to negotiate a price or anything like that. They come pick you up and you just pay the meter price to get to where you're going. For us, we've only used it a few times, but I mean, it's been super simple, and it's only cost us no more than about $2.50
taxis
to go
are
kind of across town. So
taxis are very affordable. Yeah, they're very affordable here.
So that's the Azu taxi app. If you're anything confusing about that, just put your questions in the comments below. As far as coffee goes, there's all these little mom and pop shops that are just kind of
like this place,
hidden throughout all the streets. There's also some chain kind of places. There's one called Sweeten Coffee, And it's kind of a Starbucks-like place. You can get your fancier frappuccinos and things like that. And they do have baked goods and sandwiches and stuff like that. But their prices are definitely higher as well. Like a latte at sweetened coffee, I think it's $3, whereas here it's $2 for a cappuccino.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, a little bit more commercial kind of coffee shop.
Yeah.
But there's a few of those around the city that we've seen. Just kind of find the little local places. But
Yeah, but don't be afraid to like go into little shops, take a peek in.
the people are always so friendly. Yeah.
It's very nice. So another thing I just wanted to touch on, it has nothing to do with coffee, and it only addresses about 20% of the people that watch this, the ladies that watch this. If you want to get your nails done here, I don't typically get my nails done, but it cost $10 to have gel nails done, and she charged me an extra $2 to take off my old gel. So $12 US to get your nails done. I didn't think it was too bad. So there you go, a little tidbit about the salons.
Yeah. And lucky for Val, it's
Literally,
the shop is right in front of our apartment.
Yeah, like 2 doors down, not even from our apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
But I'm, in all honesty, at that price, you could get her nails done 4 times, and it would still be cheaper than getting them done once at home in Canada.
Exactly. We did also get a few comments about just our travels and, when, are we retired? Are we nomads? What are we? If you're new to our channel, we did retire at the end of 2021, and we started full-time traveling in 2022. We sold everything. We have the backpacks that we use. We got a couple of questions about those. They are our Osprey backpacks, and they're 45 liters, and they're a split. 30 for the big backpack on the back and 15 for a small, like a day pack. And we travel with those. We also travel with, the carry-on check bags as well.
It varies depending on where we're going.
This is true.
This trip down to South America, we have one check bag, a larger check bag that we share. And Val has her carry-on Osprey backpack plus her day pack, and I just have a personal item-sized day pack to carry onto the plane.
Yeah.
When we were off in Malaysia last, we had a lot more stuff with us. We were there for a longer period of time. Plus, we had come through Europe in the winter, so we had winter clothes as well. So we each had a carry-on, we each had a check bag, and we each had a personal item.
Yeah.
But anybody who's done any travel recently knows that gets really expensive when you're booking planes because they charge you, a lot of the flights now charge you for every extra bag, a carry-on, a check bag, everything you pay extra
Flights
for.
have gone crazy.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways.
That's something we noticed here in South America as well. If you're traveling around South America, it seems a lot more expensive to fly around between the South American countries. Europe and Southeast Asia and things like that, it seemed like it was so much less expensive to hop on a plane and fly to a couple countries away kind of thing for a little trip and come back. Here, it does seem quite costly. So I guess that probably explains why there's a lot of people you see traveling around South America on buses and things like that.
True. It's very true. We did get another question about what eSIM provider we use, and we use Airlo, like when we're bridging the gap between countries. Because usually when we are coming to a country and staying for long term, like here, we're staying here for 3 months, we'll get an actual physical SIM and put that in our phone. But we do use Airlo for our eSIMs. And in our description, we do have all kinds of discounts to all of our affiliate links that are on a link tree. It's kind of like clipping coupons digitally. So go into whoever YouTuber you watch, go into their description, because I'm sure you'll find a coupon for something that you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Airlo is what we use for eSIM.
Yeah. And we usually only use it, we'll get like a 7-day or something like that, so that when we arrive in the country, we're already online. And then that gives us a chance to get settled and then go find a local SIM provider to get our phone set up once we arrive. It makes a big difference. I mean, some of the eSIMs are very affordable, and for some countries they're quite expensive. Like for South America, I found that eSIMs were rather pricey, but once you get here, you can get a Claro SIM, and it's only $10 for $10.50 for a 1 month 10 gig plan that includes some phone minutes. I think 100 phone minutes.
Yeah, and that's what we got. We got one each. So.
Yeah, so $10 once you get here, whereas a lot of the eSIMs we saw were more than that for less time.
Right.
So it does really pay to take a look at the local plans once you arrive somewhere. So thanks for all your comments on our recent videos.
Yes.
We welcome the conversation.
Keep them coming, yeah.
Keep them coming. And anything else?
Yes, one last question. Could we live in Cuenca?
That's a question for another video.
Yeah.